Hey guys, welcome to Indian Creek Bowhunting Journal. Today we are going to switch things up a little bit rather than in a blind. Been seeing a lot of axis deer at night at the feeders, so I'm going to try to sit in the blind tonight. May have to use a rifle. I'm going to have my rifle and my bow with me, but I'm going to try to get a big axis deer. I think Hogan is dead, but he may not be. We'll see. But the axis deer during the day, they won't come into the feeders. So I'm going to sit on this travel corridor. There's a travel corridor right down here. You can see that there's in the distance there. There's a trail that comes up through here and across this way. It's a pretty big trail, worn trail. And from the blind where I sit, most of the time the two blinds I sit in, I hear the axis deer back in this area a lot. And so, in fact, almost every time I'm in the blind, I can hear them running through here because they have a distinctive bark. And then also the males have this bellow that they do. I don't know what you call it, but it just sounds like a moan, kind of a raspy moan. But I can hear them back in here all the time. So I'm going to sit here. When it gets dark, I'll climb in the blind, and then there's enough moonlight tonight I can shoot them out of the scope. And I don't think I'll be able to get it with a bow in the evening, but we'll see. If it's pigs, I'll be able to turn the light on. I've got a light on the bow that will shoot straight out from wherever I'm aiming. But I'm going to have to, I won't be able to use it for the axis deer, because as soon as you turn the light on with the axis deer, it's like, phew, they're gone. So probably have to just shoot them with a rifle, but I'm looking for a big axis buck. We'll see what happens, so stay tuned.
The message of the Holy Scriptures is absurd, and the life of the Messiah is meaningless, unless we believe that he walked perfection, and that he died for my substitution, that his resurrection is no illusion.
So I hunted out in that opening for about an hour and a half, and I made my way to the blind and caught this little guy making a scrape. And then I had this 8-point buck come in. He's probably about a 2.5, maybe 3.5 years old. But if you'll notice, someone took a shot at him, one of my neighbors probably. It can be a little bit frustrating with only 100 acres, because it seems like anything 2.5 or 3.5 years old, people want to shoot. And once rifle season hits, being a bow hunter, you're at a very distinct disadvantage. So those deer made their way out, and we had a full moon, and we were in business.
Well, guess what, guys? I just shot an axis buck. First time I shot a decent sized axis buck on the property. I couldn't get the video on though, because I couldn't even move. It's so quiet and it's nighttime. I tried to get out in a spot earlier this morning, or earlier this afternoon, to catch him in a travel corridor, but never could catch him. And it was also too dark to use my bow. So, and the slightest little bit of light, these axis deer just take off. Especially during this time of year when it's a rifle season like this. So let's go see if we can go find this deer. Alright guys, we found him. There was absolutely no blood, and I was thinking for the longest time I missed him, but he was only probably about 35-40 yards out through the trees back over behind us. But I hit him right where I was aiming, right in the point of the shoulder. He was quartering away. Actually quartering two. Yeah, quartering two. And the bullet never came out. There's no exit, so what it did is the bullet did what it's supposed to do, but it just didn't have any blood anywhere. There was no drop of blood anywhere. So, but we just looked through the trees and
I ran on him over there. My first axis ever on this property after 11 years, at least hard-horned axis. These things are incredibly difficult to get with a bow because they are free-ranging, and there's not a whole lot of them around, but there's enough to hunt. So pretty excited about getting this this deer down, and who knows, maybe I might even mount him since he's my first one. We'll see. We'll see if we're going to do that, but see if it's worth it. Anyways, thanks for watching Indian Creek Bowhunting Journal. I'm going to post this with another hunt because you guys deserve a kill shot and an animal you can see me shoot, hopefully with my bow. I just wanted to show you this, so thanks for watching. So the next day was pretty warm, just like the day before, and I had this one little small spike come in, but never came to the food. And then when evening came, the action heated up, not with deer, but with raccoons. One raccoon down and one more to go. They actually didn't run off, so I had another opportunity. This guy ran up the tree, and then he came crashing down out of the tree. You'll hear the thud just about right now. And that was where he died, right there.
That's a little tiny baby, but I just saved a whole bunch of turkey eggs, that's for sure. Let's go see if we can find this other one. There he is right there. Two raccoons with a bow at night. Fell from right there, see the blood? Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that hunt. As you can see, a nap stabilizer light comes in handy quite a bit. Looks like I reviewed the footage, it looks like it caught it last night. Been out here hunting this morning. Nothing came in this morning, so it's pretty cold, but bright moonlight last night, so I think things will be moving later in the afternoon and probably in the evening. So anyways, got a couple of these guys out of the way. I think I saved quite a few turkey eggs this spring, so just doing a little bit of predator control. Hope you enjoyed the hunt. Thank you for watching Indian Creek Bowhunting Journal.